to start at the beginning for you though, because you've had a pretty crazy time, especially in the last 12 months, but I kind of want to know, when did you first start out in music and how did you get started?
The first experience I ever had with music in general was with my dad. My dad played guitar, like not very well, but he used to play La Bamba to me when I was like 4.
So good.
And then he bought me like a little guitar, but I never learned how to play it. You know, my mom tried to make me play piano when I was like 7, and I'm the kind of person that even if I like something, if someone is making me do it, then I won't do it. So I did that for 2 weeks, but I really wish I would have stuck with it. But I really started taking music seriously like in high school. I learned how to play guitar by watching YouTube tutorials, and then I kind of picked up piano when I was like 18 or 19, just to write songs. I feel like I really love writing songs on the piano because it's linear, you know, and it's easier to understand than a guitar. So yeah, I started really taking music seriously when I was like 16, 17, and then I decided I wanted to do music professionally when I had to go to college, and I realized that all of my other studies were pretty boring. So yeah.
It's quite an interesting story of how you got into performing professionally as well. Like, you did a whole bunch of concerts kind of like at venues where other artists were performing to kind of build your fan base.
I'm from Phoenix, Arizona, and I moved to California because that's where all the music is, and there's not much music happening in Arizona. And then I got a record deal my first year of college, and so I dropped out of school, and I made an album. And then what happened was I got dropped from the record label, so I had to kind of figure out a way to get fans. And the way I did that was just by, you know, I was walking by other people's shows. Like I was actually doing a tour in Europe, and I was walking by a Shawn Mendes concert, and I was like, there's so many people out front. I was like, they're probably bored. It might be cool if I just take out my guitar and sing to them, and if I hand out cards and things like that, maybe I'll get some fans. And I did that one time, and I got like 500 fans in one day, and I was like, well, why am I touring all around Europe? I mean, I had a great time, but I was like, I could just be singing in line to people. So that's what I did, and I did that for like, I don't know, maybe the better part of like 7 or 8 months, and in the last 6 months of 2016, I played in over like 100 parking lots. But I played like 165 shows.
Where were you the first time you heard your song on the radio?
I haven't yet.
You haven't?
No.
You haven't heard your own song on the radio?
So I'll let you know.
Okay. Yeah. I feel like we need to arrange that somehow.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Someone let me know.
Is there something that you do to celebrate, like whether it be your first 1 million streams or your first 1 million subscribers or whatever it is? Do you have a little ritual that you like to celebrate?
No. That makes me think that I should have one. I think maybe I need to take a little bit more time to stop and appreciate like the cool things that have happened to me, because I feel like I'm always just like on to the next thing. But maybe I do need one. In
terms of where you're at with your music now, obviously you've got a couple of singles out.
Mm-hmm.
Are you working towards releasing an album? What's the next step?
I am. And I'm going to put out like another couple of songs, and then I'm going to put out like a mixtape with a few more songs, and then an album next year.
Wicked.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of the mixtape, are you very far through the process of creating it?
Yeah, it's already done. I'm just picking like what songs I want to put on it. So yeah, I have a lot of songs already written. A lot of the album is already made as well. I just like, but you never know. Sometimes you write a song and you're like, well, this one should be on the album. So
what's the process for deciding which songs make the album or the mixtape?
It's a good question. I haven't decided which songs are going to be on it yet.
So it's touch and go.
Yeah.
Do you ever just sometimes be like, maybe I should just do the old eeny, meeny, miny, moe?
Yeah, sometimes I do, but I like to play my songs for other people and like my friends and stuff, and see what my friends think, and then sometimes based on their reaction I'll kind of decide too. But also like the first 4 songs that I've put out like are gonna be on the mixtape, so I want to make sure that the other songs that I put on the mixtape complement those songs and maybe add something that those songs haven't already brought to the table. Yeah.
I love it. What would you say are the top 3 most played songs on your phone right now?
Well, I'll tell you, I listen to the song Everglow by Coldplay a lot. I really like Coldplay. And then I listen to, obviously listen to Eminem a lot. I've been listening to Stan recently, and then the song Girls Like You by Maroon 5 is pretty fire too.
Such a ball.
I've been listening to that all the time.
Thank you so much for catching up with me. Hope you enjoy your time in Australia, and we hope to see you in New Zealand soon.
Cool. Sounds good. Thanks.
If you're leaving, baby, let me down slow.